What's up, fellow gaming warriors? Chief Rocky here with another video from Empyrion. Today, I'm bringing you a showcase for my new starter CV. I showed this in, I believe, the last episode of Shadow Realm times 2. And I made some refinements to it. It's being released to workshop. As soon as this video is up, it's going to be released and accessible to everybody to utilize, to dissect, to do whatever. But this is the LLC-1 Zion, or Light Logistics Craft Zion. Basically a starter ship. It is bare bones, tier 1, everything with the exception of, I believe, the generator. But that's only because I needed the power consumption to make sure that I didn't overload the system when it's taking off or landing. And when it's fully filled, obviously, as well with equipment. This thing holds quite a bit of cargo as well. So, all right, we'll start off with, it is relatively small compared to most other starter CVs. What I mean by small is it actually sits kind of high, but it's shorter. Okay, everything's condensed. I went with this feet design. This is a design I'd had about 3 years ago in Space Engineers due to some bugs, and I kept it just because I thought it was interesting and different. No one's really using these type of feet. One thing it allows me to do is it allows me to come underneath the craft, right? And I could basically lift an HV up with this. So that's pretty effective way of using that. I can also do any type of repairs I need to on this if I needed to get underneath it or around it or whatever. Okay, it's got landing lights that basically focus on the ground all around it so that you can see where you're going to be landing at. It's only got 2 landing gears. Didn't really see a need to have landing gears, mostly because I got feet. And it's got a hangar bay that I adapted into it, and it's pretty cool. Everything is logicked in, or should be. Why is it not working? Oh, I know why. There we go. I couldn't lower it down, so obviously when you come with an HV, which I think I'll get while I'll spawn one in, you can see it does open up for you. We'll do that later. Alright. It has 2 cannon turrets on either side, and it has sentry turrets both on both sides of the back and on the top. So let's go up inside. It's got, I believe these are small thrusters. Yes, so small thrusters all around. Alright, so here is the cabin. As you can see, all the RCSs are tier 1. Okay, everything is bones. Okay, we have the ability to turn off the landing lights. We'll go ahead and do that right there. Okay, we could turn on and off the thrusters to save power. That way you could still leave the ship online without wasting fuel. Alright, because you're going to want to have this thing on. You're going to want to have the oxygen on so you can use your grow plots up on the 3rd deck, which I'll show you. Alright, so cloning chamber, you got your med bay, your switches, you got your toilets and your shower for radiation and you know, just bad trips and hangovers and stuff. Okay, this is your first deck. You even got a switch for your constructor here, and you got a cargo box at fluently named large cabin cargo. Alright, so let's go up to the 2nd deck. Alright, 2nd deck here is your armor locker, and then there's a locker up here which is for your small arms, armor, and implants. You got your armor repair station. Okay, and that's pretty much all here on the 2nd deck. Alright, the 3rd deck, this is the moneymaker. Here's your core. Alright, so this is your grow plot area. Alright, this is where you're going to be growing stuff. This is the sustainability part. This is really what you're going to need to keep the sustainability of your person alive in game as you're going around trying to find a new place to inhabit. Alright, this is a starter CV. You could use it as a base. You could use it to get off the planet. You could use it just to collect the resources you need to build a new base. But this is going to be able to keep you alive while you traverse the galaxy. Alright, here is your ammo container. It's got one extender, so it holds plenty of ammo. Oxygen, you got a small constructor, and then a box to put it in. Okay. Obviously a small tier 1 fridge and a food processor. Let's go up to the flight deck real quick since we're here. Alrighty. So you got your sentry turrets. These are retractable. So if you don't have your turrets on, they will retract. And then this is your SV landing pad. It is big enough to land pretty much any initial prefab CV or SV or any small SV that you build. It could land up here and you could dock it. You could pretty much get around it safely without, unless you jump over, you're not going to fall. But yeah, pretty safe area to work up here. And obviously you could bring it in here real close and like it like that. And obviously these are up here to protect you as well. Let's go back down. Okay, so the Syndicate Flag, again, if you don't like my colors, you don't have to keep them. You could color them out. I don't really care. Go ahead. It's just that I'm really not going to go through and change all my design colorations. If you want to change it, go ahead. I'm leaving this the way it is. I built this for our faction to leave. Alright, and here is a LCD screen that I've been putting on all this. I found this actually on the Empyrion forums. I will put a link to that forum as well with all the LCD screens. Very, very, very cool thing that this one player did. I can't remember his name. I didn't write it down. My apologies. But I'll put his name and a link in the description below. But this is everything here. Some of the stuff, obviously, I made up the CED Type 250 KPU. But everything else on here is true. It is a class 1 or 0.93, so it's only a 1, right? And it's relatively really cheap. Okay. I actually got to adjust this because combat effective designs is not showing up. But anyways, as you can see, it's for the Obsidian Syndicate. All right. And just kind of like whatever little accoutrement stuff. Alright, so up there is your generator, your gravity generator, your offline protection, and then two different cargo holds. You got your port side and your starboard side. Both hold quite a bit. Fuel tank there, you got some others tuck up away as well. The placement is kind of sporadic, obviously because I wanted to keep it contained and tight. Okay. And then obviously you have your small hangar bay here. And as you can see, as I get close, it opens up and the ramp comes down. So the signal logics do work. So I'll show you how that works right here real quick. Alright, and this is meant for the little devils. So I'll pull some of those in real quick. So we'll pull in the Type D. And let's say that you were using this too, just to get around an early game. Type S. Alright, so let me show you that this thing can dock actually underneath. There you go. And you can turn it off. And you might actually want to go in and retract your weapons so that you can get out. Like that. Alright. So, and this thing just hangs there. And you could take it there so you could free up space in your hangar bay. Pretty unique. Alright. So, I know not a lot of people do that. I've been doing this for a long time, especially with my relic tanks, which I'm going to be actually updating and bringing into the server as well. Or workshop. Alright, so here we go. Let's go ahead and do this one too. And I'll show you that this will open. Now, this will hold other HVs. I got a pretty beefy size one in there before as well. Alright, that stairwell always kind of gets me, so you just gotta be careful of that. But you can fit it in this way, or you can fit it in this way, right? Or you could just come over here and you can back it in if you so choose. Turn it off and get out. Boom, done. So as you can see, it was really meant for these, but it can hold others in there as well. It's not a big deal. It can hold other equipment in there. So and then you know what? Let's show you that it's meant to hold. Now I will get our, here we go, the Argentavis. So this one is a troop / cargo utility SV that we use. We could warp around in or whatever. Alrighty. Make sure we turn everything on. Okay, there we go. And this thing is quite beefy, but it can fit up there, so. And there you go. So small, light, cheap. There's a few little decorations I saw I just need to adjust, and then I am going to be releasing this to the Steam Workshop. Again, subscribe to it, favorite it, like it. Try it out. I encourage everybody to try out these starter SVs. A lot of people put a lot of work into designing something that is very cheap and serves the purpose of everything you need. There's a lot of servers out there like Shattered Realm where you have a certain amount of time frame to get off of a planet. This enables you to gather everything you need, and this holds quite a bit of stuff. As you can see here, there's 5 cargo boxes. Where is the mass that it could hold? Here's the mass of it. Wow, I'm really having a hard time with this, ain't I? Alright, but it does hold quite a bit. You know what? Here, I'll just show you. Alright, so the starboard cargo hold, right? Volume capacity. Boom. Max volume capacity, right? And then the actual port hold is roughly the same, okay? And then you have various in here as well. So this thing holds quite a bit. It can hold everything you need to get off that planet and then to go start colonizing somewhere else. So this is a design that I just kind of refurbished and made it more useful instead of what it was at the current time that I had it. So it kind of fits the deal. It wasn't a lot of rework to do. It just kind of gutted it and put in a lot of cheap stuff. Alright, this thing is not meant for combat. I am clearly saying that right now. Okay, so if you leave a comment saying, well, you know, enemy POI effed me up, well, okay, well, you shouldn't be taking it near it. Like, literally, you shouldn't be taking it near it. Okay, you could take the SV that you spawn in with little missile launchers and stuff on it and go attack it, but this isn't designed for that at all. It's a logistics ship. So, yeah, anyways. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are interested in joining the Shattered Realm, my Discord information is down below. I can get you everything you need, and as well in joining Obsidian Syndicate, everything is down below in the description. Chief Rocky out.